Taylor's Mormon Wives co-stars speak out after assault videos release. After a video of a 2023 altercation between Dakota Mortensen and Taylor Frankie Paul was released, Mormon Wives Layla Taylor and Miranda shared statements of support for their co-stars' kids. Layla Taylor and Miranda are sharing their perspective. Amid the controversy surrounding their Secret Lives of Mormon Wives co-star Taylor Frankie Paul, which includes an open police investigation into a domestic dispute between her and ex-Dakota Mortensen, as well as the release of 2023 physical altercation between the pair, the Mom Talk members released statements detailing their reactions. Quote, "My personal history as a survivor makes it impossible for me to stay silent," Layla wrote in a March 20th Instagram story. "I stand firmly against domestic violence in any form. I keep her children and my thoughts, hoping for their safety above all else." End quote. Meanwhile, Miranda admitted she's been at a loss for words as the situation has unfolded. "Everything has been really tough to see," Miranda wrote in her own Instagram story March 20th. "Domestic violence and abuse of any kind is something I take very seriously. As a human and especially as a mother, I cannot support that kind of behavior." End quote. Similarly to Layla, Miranda expressed support for Taylor's children. The 31-year-old shares 3 kids with ex-Tate Paul and 1 child with Dakota, as she deals with the aftermath, which has included the cancellation of her season of The Bachelorette. Filming on Mormon Wives Season 5 had been halted as Utah police confirmed they were looking into an alleged domestic dispute between Taylor and Dakota in February. "I hope they're safe, supported, and surrounded by love," Miranda wrote. For the altercation seen in the video released by TMZ March 19, Taylor pleaded guilty to an aggravated assault in 2023 and is currently on probation for the charge until August. However, following the video's release, a rep for Taylor said it conveniently omits context and called it part of a destructive campaign to harm Taylor. Hours later, when ABC confirmed the decision to not move forward with Taylor's season of The Bachelorette at this time, a rep for Taylor told E! News that she was grateful for the network's support. After years of silently suffering extensive mental and physical abuse as well as threats of retaliation, Taylor is finally gaining the strength to face her accuser and taking steps to ensure that she and her children are protected from any further harm, end quote, her rep continued in the statement. Meanwhile, Dakota called the entire situation deeply upsetting in a March 19th statement to E! News. "I am unfortunately used to these baseless claims about me and our relationship, which I categorically deny. I am focusing on our son and his safety and hope that Taylor will do the same." End quote. He added, "I am focusing on our son and his safety and hope that Taylor will do the same." End quote. For a look at the timeline of allegations, keep reading. After rising to fame with #MomTalk, Taylor Frankie Paul was arrested in Utah on February 17, 2023, stemming from an incident with then-boyfriend Dakota Mortensen. She was accused of throwing metal chairs and a wooden playset at him while one of her 2 kids, who she shares with ex-husband Tate Paul, was in the room, per an affidavit obtained by ABC4 Utah. Taylor was charged with 1 count of felony aggravated assault, 2 counts of felony domestic violence in the presence of a child causing injury, 1 count of misdemeanor child abuse, and 1 count of misdemeanor criminal mischief, according to court documents released by the district attorney for Salt Lake County and obtained by E! News at the time. A Harriman police officer who responded to the incident said when he arrived, Dakota reported he was in an argument with his girlfriend, according to a written declaration in the court documents. The officer further stated that during the argument, Dakota attempted to leave the residence. However, Taylor began hitting him. End quote. Taylor pleaded guilty to a 3rd-degree felony count of aggravated assault in August 2023, according to court documents obtained by the Salt Lake Tribune, while 4 other charges were dismissed with prejudice. Her plea was held in abeyance for 3 years, at which time the charge would be entered as a Class A misdemeanor, as long as Taylor abided by the terms of her plea agreement, per the documents. According to her plea deal, Taylor was to obtain both a substance abuse evaluation and a domestic violence evaluation, and complete any recommended treatment over the 3-year period, as well as not violate any major laws.